Hey guys, Martha Krejci here. So what is HBR? And this is the 2025 update you have been waiting your entire life for, I think, right? So the question is, if you have been thinking to yourself, okay, I can't even get one income stream going, then this entire video is for you, okay? So what we've done with HBR, let me back up here. So what is HBR? HBR is the home-based revolution. It's my signature program. It is my calling card. It is whenever somebody says Martha Krejci, HBR comes usually pretty quickly behind that somewhere. What HBR is where I teach families just like you. I teach moms, dads, kids, all of you, how to grow 7 income streams from home in 12 weeks. Now, does that mean that you're billionaires at the end of 12 weeks? No, that is insane. But what I do show you how to do is I show you how to do all these things that you've seen online and that you've seen your own mentors doing, but you're like, I feel like that looks doable, but for some reason, I can't put the pieces together, right? I don't know how to do that. I don't know what my angle would be. I don't know what my purpose is. I don't really understand how to make something that I can even sell online, right? I really clear all of that up. I've had thousands of students at this point, people that have started taking HBR way back in 2020. Okay, so like it's been a while. So where HBR actually came from, and then I'm gonna move forward into what we're doing today with it. Where it actually came from, what it's rooted in, is in 2020 when that thing happened, that thing, wink, wink, right? Whenever that happened, I remember Mike and I were watching the news because everybody was, glued to the news at that point. We were watching the news, and the biggest thing that was impacting me at that point was I was seeing people getting laid off. So I was seeing people losing their jobs. I was seeing the doors closing of different businesses. Obviously, restaurants weren't open, and nobody could go to work. But a lot of people were actually losing their jobs. But there's a stat out there. At that point in time, the stat was something like 70 to 80% of people don't have like an extra $200 in the bank in case something tragic happens. And I would say that losing your job on a whim is tragic, right? And so if most people don't have enough money in the bank to even be able to cover something like that, Mike and I were looking at each other like, shoot, we need to show people how to do this thing that we've done, right? So we were able to grow a very large business where that thing of which we will not speak, it didn't affect us. And I'm not saying that in a chest puffery, peacocky way. I'm saying it in a way that, like, if that didn't affect us, then you can trust that what I'm teaching you and showing you how to do, it's going to help you create a business that is unaffected by the outside world, because that thing didn't even affect us. Okay, does that make sense? So now let's move forward into what we've done with it, right? So thousands of people have gone through the program. They're off to the races. They're off doing their own thing. I get little, I get messages and I get snippets. I get media snippets from some of my students that are just crushing it out there, right? But what we've done that makes it so different even from 2020 whenever we started it, 2020 is when I started teaching how to do this stuff. And so the 7 income streams, you might be like, okay, well, what are we actually talking about here? The 7 income streams look like, online courses. It looks like digital products. It looks like coaching. It looks like memberships. It looks like affiliate marketing. And do you have to do all of these income streams? No. Any one of those income streams can do very, very well on their own, but what I show you how to do in HBR is I show you how to actually make them all weave together so that they all build on each other. So all you have to do is produce one piece of content, and it actually is growing all of your income streams at once. So let me back up here, because whenever I said courses, coaching, memberships. You could have very easily been like most people and been like, okay, Martha, you had me until that, right? You had me until I have to become some sort of creator or whatever. Here's the reality. Most of my students come in having done nothing like this before. All that I need from you, truthfully, all that I need from you is a heart to serve. All I need from you is that you care about people. I will help you discover what your thing is that you can do. I'll help you make it easy. All I need for you to do is care, okay? Because frankly, I don't really want people in my program that just want to rip people off, that don't care about people, that are just out to make a buck. I don't really want them in my program, okay? I want people like you. I want people that actually care about other people, because you are the outlier. You're the person that's going to do better than anybody else. When people look at how fast our own business has grown, it's because I care about people, and it's because I show up every day. Like, this is how we do it. So now let's talk about why 2025 is different. So we have all those successes even just from 2020, right? Now let's talk about what we've done to make it even easier. So in 2020, I taught you how to do X, Y, and Z. So I would tell you, but then there was still a certain amount of you that was gonna have to like internalize it, mull it over, think about it, and then have to make some choices about, well, which way do I wanna go here? You're still gonna have to do some stuff. And it was gonna have to do with making decisions, making choices. Well, I am a total nerd. I don't know if we've met or not. I'm Martha, I'm a total nerd. And what I've actually done is I've created all sorts of little bots and automations and things like that that literally do this for you. So while in 2020, the program is great and worked up until now I've made it even easier for you guys. So now all you have to do is join, trust me, right? Maybe you should trust me first before you join. So you trust me first, and then you join, and then we're gonna be off to the races, because I'm gonna help you discover that thing in you that is here to give to the world, okay? I literally have, I've created things that help you do that, okay? So you don't really even have to think, well, what is this about me? It will walk you through it, and at the end, it's gonna say, this is what it is. And then whenever you see it, you're going to bawl like most people. So really, at the end of the day, guys, HBR, what is it? I mean, in short, I teach you how to grow 7 income streams in 12 weeks, right, from home, and in less than 5 hours a week. Sorry, I forgot to add that earlier. So that's what HBR is if we were to just put it in an elevator pitch. What it really is at its source and its soul is it's everything you've been trying to do already. It's what's going to keep you home with your kids. It's the thing that's going to give you the amount of income that isn't going to be shakeable from the outside world, where you can feel confident, you can feel comfortable, you can live a life in service. That's what HBR is. And you can talk to anybody that's been through HBR. They're doing it. They're out there doing it right now. So if you're watching this and you're like, okay, that sounds interesting to me, then what you're gonna do is just follow the instructions below this video. I've got it all written out for you. What we do is we have a short conversation, and because ultimately what I wanna do is I wanna make sure I can get you results. I can get results for 99% of the people out there, but I do need to ask you a few questions first. It's not on a phone call, it's not on a Zoom call, it's literally texting. It's literally just a messenger chat, okay? So it's no big deal. But that's what I need you to do if you want to hop into it. That's all she wrote, guys. I will see you in the next video. Have an awesome day. That's HBR in a nutshell. Adios, guys.